Morning folks, how are we doing? Today is volcano day. We're heading up to volcano Mombacho. So getting there is a bit of a basket case, to be honest. You can go on a guided tour, or you can go your own way, on a chicken bus, and that takes you to near the trail, and then you got to work it out from there by yourself. And there's various different options which I'll try and explain to you later, but basically we're doing the budget option. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy today, which may not sound ideal, but it actually is. It means we're not going to be too sweltering on the hike up the volcano. Hopefully it will clear up later so we can get some nice views, but it's a lovely temperature right now. It's 7:30 in the morning, about 23 degrees. Got to head over that way, I believe, and then it's like a 20-minute walk to the trailhead. Oh yeah, there we go, there's a sign. Amigo, voy caminando. Está bien, gracias. So what I've read online is correct. It's about another 20-minute walk up until the main entrance of the park. So I've hiked a lot of volcanoes in the last few years, so you only have to look at my channel to see that I've been hiking volcanoes in Guatemala, Tenerife, Sicily, Lanzarote, but this one's a bit different. This one is less Martian-esque, more green. Up on top of Mombacho there's a big cloud forest. Right, here we are at the reception area. I want to see how much this Mombacho Express, the transport up to the top, is, because the quicker we get up there, the more trails we can do on top of the volcano. Right, apparently there's two receptions. This one is for the canopy and for the transport up to the top, and there's another one 200 meters up here, which is for those that are going to either walk up or aren't interested in the zip line. They're trying to sell me zip lines and stuff like that. I'm like, not on my own, do you know what I mean? If I was with a group of people maybe, but on my own, it just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Literally as I was coming around the corner, I saw the transport, the bus thing, go bang on time at 8:30 when it was supposed to. The next one isn't until 10:30, so that's made the decision for us. We're walking. Apparently it's a grueling walk. 5.5 kilometers, but at like a 45-degree angle. Mira, ven aquí, cachorro. Ah, qué lindo. Ah. Hey, licky, licky. Esta lata está bien. Sí. ¿Cuántos cachorros tiene? Tres. No.
Cachorro.
Ah, look, there's the other puppy. Ah, look, there's another one. Oh. Hello. So it would have been 20 bucks to get the transport up to the top and back down again. I'm kind of glad I saved 20 bucks, to be honest. That for me is a night's accommodation and dinner, you know, in Nicaragua. So 2 hours of walking to earn a night's accommodation and a dinner really isn't such a bad deal. I'm saying that at the moment, I've only just started. This building looks more sort of Teutonic, Alpine than Hispanic. Oh, a cup of coffee wouldn't go amiss. Whew. It's actually getting a little bit cold now. Cold by Central American standards anyway. We're almost up in the clouds. The good news is we're just over halfway in terms of distance, but the bad news is we're only about a third of the way in terms of elevation. In other words, it's going to get pretty damn steep. All right, here's where it gets steep. Warning, four-wheel drive from here, and look at that. Well, you might be able to hear it's got very breezy all of a sudden, and visibility is reduced because we are up in the clouds. The trees are literally dripping with moisture, and so am I. Not bad, 10:22. We made it up to the top. There's quite a nice little topographical map. We're around here somewhere. There's the volcano. Estamos aquí. Okay. And around here, las Isletas of Granada.
Number 3, many years ago had a lagoon, but the sub wall was broken and killed an indigenous population living on the bottom.
Just came in to get a biscuit, and there's groups come in, senior citizens, and they've just gone onto the trail in front of me. So I'm going to wait for them for a little while first, hang about here, wait for them to get around the trail a little bit further, so I'm not getting in their way. So there's 3 trails you can do. One of them, which is one I'm going to do, the crater, Sendero al Cráter. That's the one I'm going to do. You can do that on your own, as you see, autoguiado. The second one, you have to have a guide. This one takes 4 hours, the Puma. And the third one, wherever that's gone. Is this it? Yeah, this must, oh, I don't know. But there's 3 anyway, and 2 of them you have to pay extra for. And you have to pay the guide. And because I'm on my own, I'd have to pay for the guide all on my own, like $20. If I was in a group, it'd be okay. Because, like, you know, if I had 4 people, it'd just be $5 each. But I can't really justify $20 for a guide. So I'm just going to do the one trail on my own. And that's already included with my wristband. All right, let's do it. Sendero al Cráter. Check it out, look at this view. Woo! Nice. So it says here on the sign, Las Isletas hijas de Mombacho, meaning the daughters of Mombacho, the volcano we're on, the islets down there, which apparently are the effects of an eruption here on a volcano. And this is the rock that landed in the lake, forming the islets. Right, let's see if we can zoom in on Granada on my phone. There we go, there's the cathedral. And over in this direction, if the wind doesn't blow my phone out of my hand, these are the islets. 365 of them. Yeah, proper cloud forest. Dewy, mossy trees, dripping with moisture. So as of today, being 2025 January, it was 15 Cordoba for the bus here, and then the entrance to the park and this trail was 400 Cordoba. So not too bad. The other trails, as I said, were more expensive. You really need to come in a group to get the prices down, but I think it's worth it. And from what I've heard, Costa Rica, just like 100 miles that way, this will be about triple the price. So Nicaragua is definitely a good budget option. I need to be careful walking down here because there's a little bit slippery. Alright, we're heading up to the tunnel now. In a way, this reminds me of Lud's Church in the Peak Districts. For those of you that know it, give me a shout out in the comments if you've been there. quite get my head around the fact that this is the crater of a volcano. I mean, you associate lava, not dripping water, with volcanoes. Look how mad this tree is. Look at the roots here, twisting around, heading over there. I don't even know if these are the roots. I know the roots up there. I don't know. Some bizarre species of tree here. So on this sign here it says the quantity of plant species that live on this tree alone is more than a typical forest in England or Sweden. And he goes on to say at the end, maybe the cure for cancer could be found here. So hidden in this giant cloud forest, endemic species, butterfly, salamanders, the flora. See, if I was with a guide, I wouldn't be able to do all this. I'm thinking, what the hell is this weirdo doing, walking past the camera? Just let a group of about 20 people, I'd step to the side so they can go past. Guess how many of them said thank you? That's right, none of them. So on this side of the volcano, you can see although the vegetation is still abundant, it's drier. It's not dripping. So we're heading to fumaroles, which I don't know what that means in English, so it'll be a nice surprise when we get there. Well, I've just found out what fumaroles means. Fumar is to smoke. So, and fumaroles is a place where the emission of gases, the volcanic gases, come out, and you can really smell them. It smells like sulfur, like rotten eggs mixed with burnt toast. Oh, really smells like rotten eggs. Anyway, here's a nice viewpoint. Another nice lookout to Granada and las Isletas. So if you guys saw my jungle video, we went walking in the jungle and drinking shots with the gorillas, this is where we walked all the way down here and then ended up somewhere around here in the jungle, ended up by a lake over here. Yeah, crazy, in the midst of all that jungle. And if you guys saw my hidden beach video, that was this lake over here, Laguna de Apoyo. So down here is one of the fumaroles, one of the places where the smoke comes from. You can see the smoke coming up, you can see the burnt looking vegetation, you can see a bit of litter that some dickhead has thrown down there, unfortunately. Hopefully that smoke is coming out on the camera. So over this way you can see the Masaya volcano, which is usually the most popular volcano to visit here in Nicaragua. But at the moment, because it's an active volcano and seismic activity has been detected, they reckon it could blow at any time, so you can't visit it at the moment, which is a shame, because you can actually get really close to the crater, look inside and see all the lava bubbling up. But it's been closed for about 8 or 9 months now, I believe. See the clouds sweeping up the volcano. At the moment I reckon it's about 15 degrees up here, and down there in Granada it's probably about 32. So you see these palm trees? You see my sombrero? Made from the same thing. Up there are the omnipresent vultures that have followed me all the way down from California. I've seen them everywhere. There they are, just riding the thermals. There they go. This area here is known as the dwarf forest. You notice the trees are all pretty low, and the reason for that is because of the force of the winds, which takes all the clouds and all the moisture and all the goodness away from the forest. With low trees, they can trap the moisture and keep it here. Well, that is the end of this trail. I really enjoyed that. I would like to do the other two, but time and money dictate otherwise. So we're going to head back down the trail and get some lunch in that cafe that we were at earlier. Oh, it's much easier on the way down, I tell you. Markings on these bamboo trees don't even look real, do they? It looks like paint. Yeah, you can't go wrong with quesadillas and mango lemonade. Great news, it's raining. Nice shower, quite refreshing. The sun's still shining. Lovely. Oh no, it's got a bit heavier now. Ah. Squished. Well, we'll leave Mombacho behind and go back into the real world. Thank you very much for watching, especially to those that like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.